Hello, my darlings. Happy Friday to you. Happy 1st of August. Happy Lionsgate portal energies as well. I know we're not there till next week, next Friday, but it's still intense. So what I was going to do was a collective, but I do also need to do a part 2 to the twin flame stuff I was talking about the other day. But I'm going to do a collective first. So we're just going to see what's going on with these energies, because quite frankly, they are quite chaotic. As you can see, I'm not in my normal surroundings. I am at my brother and his wife's house. And he's gone away. I'm house sitting and dog sitting. So I don't know where they are actually at the moment, but I've got a feeling. Puppies? I genuinely don't know where they are. I heard movement then. Hang on. Hello, baby girl. Are you coming to join the party? Where's your bro? Oh, they're just so cute. They are the most adorable dogs. So cute. But if they start barking, start making a bit of a genuine disturbance, I will stop the video. Anyway, so, oh, here we go. Here's trouble. I can hear Rafa now. So we have Phoenix, first card out. So a lot of us are going through, hello, my darling boy. A lot of us are going through massive changes in our lives where we just can't hold on to anything that doesn't serve us. Do bear in mind, we are in a year 9. 9, there we go. And it is the year of the snake, which means you are shedding skins no longer serving you. So the old parts of you are dying. We have nature. Get out in nature. I'm in a village at the minute. That's effectively nature. When I step out into that garden, I'm surrounded by nature. Bear with me a second. Loved one in spirit. Next card out. We have celebration. Oh, I tell you what, it's a bit chilly with that door open. Gosh. See what else comes through. Feathers. What I love is there's like an angel here as well. Such a beautiful card and energy. Ah, right. Oh, fuck me. Okay, so we have Tree of Life and we have Infinity. Okay, all right, I'm going to clarify, as I always do. We're just going to see what this is all about, because it's Leo season. We have the Lionsgate portal next week. We just want to know what on earth is going on for everybody who is aligning to see this message. So, please clarify the feeling. I'm not taking those. No. Temperance. Okay. Balance, healing, divine timing. This is interesting. Okay, so because you're rebirthing yourself, you're in a place where you are attracting in what is meant for you. So we have the Empress and the 10 of Cups, clarifying nature. I mean, that's a really beautiful energy. Clarify loved ones in spirit. Knight of Pentacles. Perhaps your loved ones have been guiding you about something here. As I said that, the wind just picked up. And as we know, wind is about change. So that's really interesting. Clarify celebration. Some of you have got a massive change coming here in love and life. 4 of Wands. So what you're about to meet and who you're about to meet, or what you're about to align with, is going to make you realise why it never worked out with anybody else. That's very strongly coming through. Clarify feathers. 7 of Pentacles. This is really interesting energy. Because the 7 of Pentacles is a growth energy. It's sowing a seed. It's quite powerful. Why is the Infinity card here, please? Queen of Swords. Oh, okay. You have cut out someone. King of Swords. You have cut out someone. You have cut out someone you thought you were meant to be with. Right, so this is going to pertain to the twin flame journey once again, most likely. For those of you who thought that you were dealing with a twin, you may have been dealing with a twin, but you just decided you didn't want to. Or you were dealing with a karmic or catalyst, and you've got your real person coming in. Either way, you've cut out something that wasn't serving you, and you're aligning with someone who is going to see who you are straight away. There's not going to be any of that in and out bollocks. It's, you know, and even if there is a bit of, I don't know, maybe you're not able to be with them straight away for whatever reason, it's still not going to make you feel how that other situation did. Leo season is highlighted significantly here. What else do we get? The Artist. Wow, okay. So this is all about creating something new. You are a product of your own environment. What you think about, you create. And you have been manifesting for quite some time, probably since Lionsgate Portal 2 years ago. But we're going to say for now, 1 year ago. You may have been saying, for example, I am in a loving, committed relationship with the person God has for me, or with my divine counterpart. Some of you may have even been saying a name. Whatever it is, you're about to align with that soon. 717 at the time. You are about to see why things didn't work out the way you wanted them to. And you're actually going to be in a position to be saying, I'm actually really happy that it didn't work out that way. God knows better than you. Spirit knows better than you. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You're not going to be dealing with someone who leaves you out in the cold. You're going to be dealing with someone who makes it very fucking clear that that's what they want as well. Because you're both stepping into your alchemy, and you're both realizing, you and them, whatever the way you know them will be at first, because you won't just get straight into seeing someone and having a relationship straight away. It feels to me like you'll get to know them as a friend first. You're both walking away from something that was never really emotionally fulfilling you, to align with purpose more. Anything else? What did I say about purpose? 8 of Pentacles. And there is the wind picking up once again. I'm just keeping an eye on those pooches. Okay. This is really interesting energy. I'm nearly feeling like I need to put a light on. I was going to take the doggos for a walk, but it looks like he's about to wee down. As in, piss it down. I haven't said that for a while. Wee down. I didn't get a chance to take them earlier because I was up. I was up early, but I was working. It does look like it's going to piss it down, and that would just not be fun to go out with the doggies, because they don't do rain. They just don't. Okay, so what is this? Let's see what's on the horizon. What is this energy for the portal bringing in then? For those seeing this, be wise. Fuck's sake. Aim higher. Right, so basically you've just been told to keep your vibration high. Trickster energy is what I wanted to say. Some trickster energy is loitering. We've got clinging. Who's the trickster energy? What is the trickster energy? We've got acceptance, let live. What is this trickster energy? We've got follow your path, follow your own path, and spread your wings. All right, we are going to get some clarity on this, so do not worry. Is this for you or is this someone you're connected to that's being guided with this? Because there is a trickster energy here. I can't seem to shake that. I can't. There's a trickster energy and it just keeps flowing through. Why is the trickster energy here? Who is this and what is this? Clarify, be wise. Yeah, someone's trying to cause some chaos here. Who the fuck is this then? Or what is this rather? Clarify, aim higher. Just choose to stay in your heart center. Please stay in your heart center. Yeah, someone is cutting something out, right? You're gonna need to hold space for a connection here that you're not necessarily in a relationship with, but it's somebody, even if you haven't met them yet, you're being asked to hold space for someone that you're aligning to. I know that sounds a bit weird, but sometimes with these connections that are very deep, you connect with them first in dream state. Clarify, clinging. And even if it isn't that, and this is Queen of Wands. So the third party is trying to hang on for dear life. The third party is trying to hang on for dear life. Right, okay. I don't like the term third party, so let's just explain that for a second whilst I drink my rather cold coffee. A third party situation does pertain to the twin flame journey a lot. Invariably, the masculine and feminine meet. You or both are in a relationship of some description. The third party is the person your person is with. The third party in this case is another person, yes, as well. And they are trying to keep this person stuck. Now, it could be someone in your life seeing you raising your vibration, seeing you changing timelines and thinking, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and hold that person back. Well, that's kind of what someone here is dealing with. Like this collective watching, you're either dealing with it yourself or you know someone who's dealing with this trickster energy. And it's not anything to worry about because the person, you know, you've already made your mind up to keep moving forward in life. And this person you're connected to has already made their mind up to lose this person. They don't want this person anymore. They don't want this situation anymore. It's relationship, not job. If it's, okay, no, it's relationship. It's to do with the relationship, I feel. It's to do with a relationship or a connection or commitment. So tell me more. Oh, right, okay, there's your answer. Someone wants to be single, they regret staying with somebody so long. Who's caused quite a lot of distress. Okay, clarify, acceptance, let live. Knight of Cups. You have to oh my God. You, watching this, have to accept that someone is coming towards you that is going to offer you love, commitment, happiness in a relationship. And I know that can be quite triggering because, you know, a lot of you have only ever known shite in relationships or shit in relationships, or you've only ever known difficulty or, oh God, it's just such hard work, what the fuck, you know, it's that kind of energy. But you need to be aware with acceptance, let live, clarified by the Knight of Cups. These three cards came out together. We have the King of Cups, we have the Three of Cups, and we have the Chariot. And this is someone coming to get you in the nicest way. Is it raining, baby girl? Why have you come in? Where's your brother? Rafi! Riff Raff! Is it raining? Oh my God, I'm just in love with you, boy. You're so cute. Polly was my favourite, now Rafa is. So don't tell her because, you know, she's everyone's favourite, so she's not missing out. And I love her as well. I do. I really want to show you Rafa because he's such a handsome boy. Do you want to come up here? Shall I show everybody you? Right, wait there then. You've got to see him, honestly. Raf, come here. Raf, come here. Rafi, come here, baby. Come here, darling. I want to put you on camera. I know you're a big boy, but I want everybody to see how cute you are. Everybody, this is Rafi. He's not very... He's not very happy about being picked up, are you? What are you doing? You okay? You okay? You okay? You're so cute. Right, let me pop you down. Boy! Polly, come here. Polly, come here. Now it's your turn. It's not as easy as picking up a Sphinx cat, honestly. This is Polly. Can we just take a moment? Look, Polly, look at the camera. Look at the camera. You're famous. There you go. So, you've met the Poos. The Poos? The Poos? Christ, I hope you haven't met the Poos. You've met the Poochies. What? Oh, God, I'm sorry. Hang on. Right, we continue. So, I've just fed them some banana. We've just shared a banana. Yeah, that was fun. So yes, as I said to you, someone is coming for you here. Someone is coming to state their interest in you. And it's romantic. And you have to accept that that is on its way to you. And, you know, for many of you, it's not the person you thought it was going to be because you've moved away from them. So it's a real sense of, okay, let's see what happens, you know? All right, clarify, spread your wings. You've done that, you've spread your wings. You've let everything go that doesn't serve you, and you're now in a better position. And we've got the World here, we've got the Knight of Wands, and we've got the Strength card. So there's a real sense of passion and purpose being shown there. Clarify, follow your own path. The Queen of Swords. You have cut out all the bullshit. And, you know, whatever's going on with other people in your life, as long as they're happy and healthy, that's all that matters to you. But anything that was, like, it's almost like gossip, any kind of low frequency energy, you've just moved away from. You're just not fucking interested. The things that you were bothered about, you don't care about anymore. You're like, no. You're about your business. You're about your personal business, your financial achievements, your maybe spiritual business. And you are learning to listen to that intuition more and more, which is really powerful. You're also, with the Ace of Cups, in this place where you are giving more love to you. But I really feel someone's about to give you more love. Interesting. Okay. I need to get dressed properly, I do. Good Lord. Oh, the puppies have gone outside again now. As you can see, they're not really that comfortable being picked up here. They're all right being picked up when you're standing, or, you know, when they like it on their terms. When I'm on the sofa, or any of the family are, they come up and have snuggles, but they don't necessarily always like being picked up. And to be fair to them, they're both quite heavy. When I had Miss Sphinx Minxie, when I was looking after her the other weekend, she's tiny. She's like 2 kilograms, if that, you know? She's really small. Well, maybe she's a bit more than that. But they're quite heavy to pick up. Right, so what else does the collective watching need to be made aware of with this impending Lionsgate portal, please? 9 of Wands, okay. Steadfast, persistent, resilient energy. Someone is definitely feeling that way towards you. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Someone's definitely leaving something behind here, and it could be that they do it in Leo season, or they do it around the portal. They're done with the bullshit. We've got the 10 of Pentacles here as well. It's like, again, it's a similar message. This person knows who their 10 of Pentacles is with, 10 of Wands, and it's not what they thought. We've got the Death card, we've got 3 of Swords. They're ending a third party. It's very fucking simple. It's very, 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 very fucking simple. Well, it's not simple, but it's... Oh no, they're barking now. They've been umming and ahhing what to do. And I feel like they made excuse me, a decision. They're ending a commitment. 2 death cards. They're ending a commitment. They're ending a commitment. 2 of Wands. They're ending a commitment. 2 of Pentacles and the Knight of... Do you know what? This is something they've been thinking about doing for quite some fucking time. And it's been quite difficult and challenging and triggering and frustrating for this person for quite some time because of the energy. You know, they're ending someone very cutting, very cold. There's a real... But it also feels to me like the other person is eventually going to go, do you know what? We're not working. It is best we take our separate lives, basically. You know, it is going to be better for us to do that. So it does feel like they will just align to say the same thing, that it's time that it went. Meanwhile, you know, 2 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. There's a beautiful new beginning here for some of you. And even though, and this is only going to resonate for a few. I've got a really runny nose. Not that part is going to resonate, but I've got a really runny nose. It's hay fever though, because it's starting to rain here a little bit. It's like the grass pollen's rising even more. Okay, so for some of you, somebody here is breaking free of something, but they know that their happiness, relationship-wise, potentially purpose-wise as well, but take it as it resonates, they know their happiness is with someone else. And for a lot of you watching this, it is yourself, yes. And I get this feeling that they're not going to take that long to come forward and tell you how they feel. 3 of Swords, Queen of Wands. They're not going to take that long, but there's definitely, this is definitely for those connections where, you know, they're just, with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups coming out, to me this is a comparison energy. And like, they have compared you to their person they're with or were with or are about to leave and been like, what the fuck have I been doing all this time? There is someone who shows me so much love, respect, time, friendship, decency, reciprocity. And yet I have been dealing with that other person for so long. And I'm like, why have I done this to myself? So they're very much questioning things at the minute, and I do feel like they have put this comparison. Oh my God, you're not going to believe what's just fallen out on top of the Queen of Cups. King of Cups. So it is divine counterparts. They've spent so long with this person, putting up with bullshit, putting up with lack, and they're like, oh, I can't do it anymore. I just can't do it anymore. I don't want this to work anymore. They know who it would work with. They know the type of person it would work with, and they know in a plethora of ways how you and them would work. Yeah. And as I said to you, the 7-7 portals brought forward here as well. So something that happened last month around that time they've been trying to get some balance since then, it feels. Page of Cups, 3 of Cups. This person really wants to see you, whoever it is. They're like, I want to see them. I want to see them. I want to meet up with them. Now, it might be that if they are ending a commitment, it might be that they tell you themselves that they're ending a commitment. You know, they might sit you down and tell you in some capacity, look, you know, just so you know, I've ended it. Da, 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 da. I don't know. Everyone's journey is different, but excuse me, throat chakra. How funny. Okay, so what else does this collective watching need to know? The Death card again has come out. One second. I'm not quite sure what this is. It's not hair breakage because my hair's quite strong. I honestly think it's new hair, because it might have a little bit of grey connected at the bottom of the root. Holy fuck. All right, we have the Death card, we have the Swans, which is soulmate, and the Twin Flame card is there as well. But fuck that, it's it's the one. Deep soul connection, blooming love. The moon, like the moon, something is highlighted with the moon here. Moon energy, it's divine feminine energy, yeah, but it's like they recognize from how you are and from your psyche, from your connection with them, from your communication with them, they see you, they know who you are, and you're just someone that wows them. Yeah, tree. Lineage, past lives, they recognize you've had possible past lives together. This is fucking deep, people. Waterfall, there is an overflowing abundance, and there's a lot of emotion here as well. And then we have the Crow, which is obviously can be a protective energy, absolutely, yes, but it's also magical, and a crow can be a clever problem solver. It just depends. It's a really beautiful energy, to be honest. I'm not really feeling too much negativity from that. It's also an omen, so you do have to watch out when the crow rocks up. Yeah, the cycle card is here, the world closing out, the death card. Okay, there's definitely a cycle closing out with someone here. And you, as this person has been closing out something, you too have, whether it be a job, relationship, friendship, habit, something you have chosen in the past no longer serves you, and as you have been moving away from that person or situation, so is this other person gradually. Okay, I'm gonna just touch on the twin flame journey once again. The twin flame journey has made a lot of you feel very discombobulated, left out in the cold. And we know that it's there to wake you up, to be a catalyst to spiritual awakening. It's there to serve a higher purpose. It's there to get you into a place of unconditional love for you, for the life you live, for the people around you, for your counterpart, or your twin. But because you've not had the best experience with it, hence why you have chosen to move away from it, you know, you're triggered at the minute. You're triggered because, especially if this person you're connected to is dealing with another situation that they very, very, very much want to get out of, right? Clarify the tree. You give them hope. You give them butterflies. You give them giddiness. You give them, like, I'm a teenager in love vibes. Like, you make them feel young again. You make them feel happy, content, excited. They'd lost their will to live with the other situation. They just resigned to it being passionless, really. And they were obviously still wanting that at times in the relationship. But once they realised the connection with you, they would find themselves, if they were being intimate sexually with said partner at the time, they would be thinking of you doing that. And that is a bit of an issue. Yeah, there's a real sense that they've had to work through this energy of not receiving what they want, not getting that reciprocity. And they had to learn, for some of them, what it was to be in a relationship where it wasn't equal give and take, where they were left out in the cold, where they were ignored, gaslit, treated like shit, really. They had to learn what that felt like, so that when you came along, they knew very quickly, oh, hang on a minute, there's more here than we thought. Puppies are barking. I don't know what for. I couldn't tell you. There's probably someone walking around nearby. No, it'll be no one getting into our garden because it's locked off. So no one can get in. The only way they can get into the garden is through the house, and they can't get into the house because it's like Fort Knox. So yeah, there's a real You're right, that crow's telling me you are protected as well. Oh my lord, I don't know why they're barking so much, but I am gonna have to go and understand. It's Rafa. He's Billy Big Bollocks. Right, I am gonna investigate because it's getting on my tits. 2 ticks. Oh, and I'm back. Yeah, the crow is protection, and it's telling me this connection is protected. Somehow, whatever happens, you are protected. So you can trust it. It's all unfolding how it's supposed to. It's all unfolding how it's supposed to. But somebody here is burdened because they've got to go through a separation, and there's possibly children involved here as well. There's a real sense of dealing with someone difficult. And it's like, oh, there's this fear. It's like a fear of, oh my God, I really know I need to end this relationship, but oh my God, I know it's going to be difficult. There's that sort of energy. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse, they know they've got to go through divorce, and it's like, fuck. But they want to do it. They're like, I've got to do it, I've got to do it. I'm not happy, I've not been happy for ages. And they know they've got to cut it out. They know they've got to cut it out. The relationship is no longer serving them, and hasn't been for quite some time, to be honest. Quite some time. And, you know, the passion, when they're around you, they light up. When they're around this person, they shrivel up. Sorry, but that's what it comes through as. It's like they shrink themselves. And there's a real disparaging energy to the other person's energy. Like there's this, they're just, it's not a nice energy. It's just not nice energy. All right. Okay, so what else do we want to know, please, Spirit? Let's just see if I can get some more messages. Hang on. No, I'm going to use these. I feel like an oracle deck is needed here. What is the portal going to bring? What messages does the portal bring? Forgiveness. Yes. Forgiveness is for you. Prosperity. Forgiveness is for you. We've got healing and we've got closure. So it's bringing closure. And, you know, we've got beauty and we've got new beginnings. And it could be that you're also, those watching this, when it comes to your own life, you're realising your own beauty. You're realising where you have been holding yourself back from achieving what you're meant to because of fear. Clarify forgiveness. The Novice of Lightning, Page of Wands, exploration. Childhood wounds needing to be forgiven here as well. The Hermit energy is here. This is about going within and seeking the truth. And prosperity is on its way to you. Clarify closure. Because you've made the decision to end something that was very, very toxic. Clarify healing. The Hierophant. Now it says on there, unlearn. So somebody here is going to have to unlearn some stuff. But what comes through more than anything is that they're going to have to realise they were worthy of love, of happiness, of joy, of content, of abundance in every aspect of their life, not just in a relationship. That they were really never receiving. Clarify beauty. Clarify beauty. The Oracle. Someone is mesmerised by your beauty. Somebody is mesmerised by your beauty. Clarify the new beginnings, please. Yeah, the Eight of Clouds. It's changed. Like, there's no need to feel stuck in karmic cycles. You can close that out. There's no need to feel stuck in fears or feelings of lack consciousness. There's the Oracle. of clouds, which is basically the Queen of Swords. I feel like this person's realising where they were keeping themselves stuck for so long. Probably because of children. And now they're like, I can't do it anymore, I've got to go, I've got to leave. I know there is someone out there who's better for me, more suitable for me, and that will mean that my children will be happier, for example. You have someone very curious about being with you in a relationship as well. Like, you might have spent time with them as a friend. For some of you, this could be somebody who's left somebody recently and you might have started dating them. Whatever your situation, this person is very keen to understand what it would be like to be in a relationship with you. And it feels to me like they're visualizing that, you know? Master of Clouds, intellect. And then we've got 10 of Cups underneath the deck. Happy ever after. So there's a real sense of, well, happiness that they know they can have with you. And that it's taken meeting you to realise, and it wasn't just meeting you that made them realise how wrong the other person was for them, but you've definitely been a catalyst in a good way to showing them what they are worthy of, because I feel like they stayed with someone because they thought, well, I'm not going to get anyone else, so I may as well stay here. Typical classic example of settling. But also, if a family are involved and there's children involved, then they've stayed for the children, nothing else. Right. Let's see if there's anything else we need to know. So, I mean, can we ask what action this person could take towards people watching? Yep, leave, goodbye, don't look back. So they are definitely leaving something behind that they've been thinking about since spring. And if you're in the southern hemisphere, springtime is you now, isn't it? So no, it's your winter now. We're in summer, aren't we? So springtime is soon for you. So springtime for you is middle of September onwards, isn't it? So yeah, 21st, 22nd of September onwards. So that could be interesting. We've got glow up. We've got social media. So they're going to keep an eye on you, like not in a spy way. Like we've got nature again. So I am feeling for a few of you, they're going to take you on a picnic. Very specifically, a picnic. Take you out in nature on a picnic of some description. We have crossroads and different options. So they're figuring out what the fuck to do and how to do it. Clarify, leave. So the Hierophant and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, they're leaving a commitment. And they are going to be a bit guarded about starting anything new, understandably. We've got the Five of Wands clarifying spring. This to me really feels like someone who's been thinking about ending something since the springtime. The Sun. They're going to go through some kind of self-improvement and some healing. Why is social media here, please? Tower. Queen of Wands and the Death card. Ooh. Oh my lord. Whoever this person is, there's an announcement that they're going to make in some capacity about another situation. So it's like the ending that they're going through, weirdly, could be, I don't want to say the word publicised because that's a bit dramatic, but it feels like they're going to let their following know, maybe, or their family know. Like it could be a Facebook, okay, this is what it could be. Don't take this, just take this as it resonates. For some of you, it could be somebody who speaks quite a lot on stories. and you may see a message in a story. For others of you, you're going to see, you specifically, are going to see an announcement. So Facebook, married to, in a relationship with, you're going to see someone suddenly say single. Or they might say it's complicated, but they're going to be removing the wife or partner from their social media. Very specific. They're definitely going to be removing, and it feels to me like the person they're removing is going to have a problem with that. Knight of Swords, the Emperor, and the Hermit. They're going to go and spend some time in nature. They're going to go and ground. They're going to go and get out and see friends. Like, there is this real, how do I get balance? They're trying to figure out how to get the balance back for themselves though, because their central nervous system is shot. 4 of Coins. They're tired, they're exhausted. They need to rest. 9 of Wands. But they really know until they've done this, they can't come towards you. So they really need to give themselves this time. And some of them may focus on career as well. They may focus on their business, on their purpose. And that's okay, that's fine. It doesn't feel like they want to rush straight into something. But, you know, they want to take things slowly with a new person. Those watching this, that new person most likely is you. Obviously practice non-attachment. But it feels like they're going to make an announcement about ending something here. And the other person might kick off because, well, they're no longer involved. And it might be, you know, there's just a bit of... I just feel like the other person's going to be quite immature. Say, for example, it's a woman who's having their relationship ended because they haven't nurtured the connection that they probably know they should have, or they just weren't able to because of their wounding. It feels like that woman is going to make some posts that will really try and almost slag off the other person who's interested in you. Let's be about real about it. They're interested in you. Yeah, true love and sad. They don't want to be without you. It really comes through. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do life without you. And they're not going to take ages to come to you either. You know, it might be that you take a while dating and getting to know one another and then getting into another relationship, but they don't want to take a long time coming to you once they've separated. They just don't want to, they don't want to rush things, but they don't want to make you feel like you're not important. So it might be that they come and see you and tell you what's been going on and just say, look, I need some time, but I am interested in you. I do want to make it happen with us, but I just need a bit of time to deal with some stuff. And you just have to go, yeah, that's fine. No rush, no pressure, you know? They got pressure from the other person. I think you don't want to be putting that pressure on you or your own life, you know? All right. Do I have any other messages for this collective? Spirit, do we have any more messages? We're on 43 minutes 30. It's not bad for me for a Friday afternoon. Fuck me, 4 of Wands. Okay. Oh, the little bear's so cute. Prince of Swords. Queen of Swords. That's the other person's energy, that's not yours. King of Pentacles. They definitely realise they've been investing too long into something here. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. They've got to take their time to do some healing. 8 of Cups, so they can really and truly move away from third party. Clarify the 4 of Wands, please. Two of Swords. They're letting their intuition guide them. You know, there's a lot of emotion they hold for you. There's a lot of emotion they hold for you. And, you know, there's 2 pages of swords as well, which is interesting. I find 7 of coins, please, in reverse. 9 of pentacles. So nothing can happen just yet because they've got a closest cycle out, understandably. And they're going to go into a hermit energy and just pull right back from everything and everyone, probably. I don't think it's going to be for long, though. It might be hermit season they do it as well. Like, there's just this sense of, I just need a bit of time to just get my equilibrium back. But I'm also getting in hermit season that they could come forward to you. Because we do have 4 of Wands underneath the deck. Yeah, Ace of Cups. You might find in hermit season, that's when they come and tell you, do you know what? I do have very strong feelings for you. I think that, you know, we have something special. Let's see what we've, 2 of Wands and 6 of Pentacles. And like I say to you, they just know that you give them that reciprocity. But they need to be given some time to just take a step back and do a bit of healing here. 7 of Pentacles, yeah. So let it all unfold how it's supposed to. I think for many of you, you're actually going to be in a relationship with this person Christmas onwards. Christmas onwards. But please don't attach to that. 5 of Wands. The problem with the 5 of Wands coming out is the other energy trying to make themselves known. And I do honestly feel that they will be quite difficult. I don't want to say that to like piss on your chips or anything, but I do think they will be quite difficult. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, it represents like a mother figure as well. They are going to make things feel difficult and they're going to do it in a few different ways. So keep your wits about you. You and the person, 4 of Wands, they can't ruin what is here for. And, you know, because your person is cutting out a mother figure here, they're not leaving the person for you, they're leaving the person for themselves. But ultimately, you and them are going to be together. And the third party ain't going to fucking like it. Probably because they're used to getting their own way and, you know, they're used to probably having people fall down at their feet for them in some capacity, treat them mean to keep them keen kind of vibe, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Like, if you're a good, God-centered, heart-centered, loving individual, you cannot be in a relationship with someone who isn't that. Yes, opposites attract, absolutely, but if someone's narcissistic with their abuse to you, or, you know, they're gaslighting you, or just not giving you the love or reciprocity that you deserve, what the actual fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, no, just no. They've got to, you've got to end a cycle that just doesn't work. And if it's making you ill or drained or tired, and I'm not gonna lie, the energy here, like half and half, is draining as fuck, which is the situation your potential new partner is dealing with. Whereas when you look at the other side, the future side, it's very fluffy and rainbowy, and sure, there'll still be problems because life is always going to have some problems because it's part of how you grow and become strong. But it's a real sort of sense here of there's such an amazing energy to the future. Any final messages for the collective watching this, please? Any final messages? What do they have to look forward to? A karmic cycle ending, 1,000,000%. And something new beginning. I am going to get some clarity on these. Everything unfolds in divine timing. And with the 2 of Swords in reverse, that decision needs to be made. Clarify 7. They are definitely ending another relationship. Confirmation. Again, you're just being reminded. You already know, but you are. Justice is clarified by justice. If that doesn't tell you that a separation is looming, soon to be divorce, I don't know what does. Clarify the Four of Swords. Yep. King of Swords, sorry. Time to take out and rest. Someone needs to really choose themselves here. Mr. Emperor really, or Emperor, Mrs. Emperor, no, Mr. Emperor needs to choose themselves. They've taken their time with stuff and they need to just go within and go and do what's right for them. And it feels like they are going to do that. But it is going to take the time because we've got the Hangman again, which is all about divine timing and a need to surrender and pause and let it all unfold how it's supposed to. But you can rest assured they're definitely walking away from this other person, and for some of them it is going to be quite soon, but it's the time. Yeah, King of Cups and the Page of Pentacles again. It feels like it's quite soon that they're going to move away. Like I said to you, Leo sees them very strongly. But it also feels like they're going to come towards you quite soon as well. But not to start a relationship, to connect with you on a more personal level. Quite deep, would you say? Very deep. Wow, so interesting. Okay. I think I'm going to leave that there because it's quite intense. So if you're interested in any of my services, please message me. Go on to not go on to Linktree. Well, actually, you could go on to Linktree, but go on to Instagram and Powersoul Alchemist 1111, or the same on TikTok, or email zoe@thesassyspiritualist.co.uk. I've got to change my email. Please do not shoot me, but my email domain doesn't run out until August. Oh, actually, we're in August now, so it runs out later this month, so I need to get it changed. So I'm hoping to get it changed this month. But yeah, just choose you, focus on you, remember who the fuck you are. Rome wasn't built in a day. Everything aligns the way it's supposed to. Everything takes the time it's supposed to. And it's as simple as that. So a good thing to have at the moment, and lots of people seem to be wanting these, are energy clearings. The journey to abundance, shamanic journey has been quite popular as well. But don't forget, I do quite a number of different services. So yes, I do readings, I do coaching sessions for ascension and like empowerment and manifestation coaching. I do past life regressions, which are done on like a 2-hour call, and a past life regression takes you back to about 4 or 5 past lives. Very interesting. I also offer past life clearings, I offer energy clearings, energy healings, shamanic healings, Reiki. I remove yucky energies from you as well. So there's quite a bit I can help you with, is what I'm trying to say. So if you are interested, message me and let me know.